Hello, movie lovers. Yeah, I'm here to talk about Ian's video. You know, those billion-dollar movies. I picked out 10 billion-dollar movies. Movies that made over $1 billion. That's a lot of friggin' money, right? And there was only one movie in my life that I ever went back to see 3 times in a row. Saturday nights, and that was Woodstock. Yeah, that's the only one I ever seen 3 times in a row. Don't remember ever seeing a movie again after the first time I saw it, but Woodstock, yeah. 3 different girls, 3 different weeks. I had a great time. Anyway, we're here to talk about billion-dollar movies. Billion. I can't even count to a freaking billion. All right, let's talk about, these are just 10 random movies. There's no rhyme or reason for anything. No number 1s, no number 10s. It's just 10 movies. All right. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2. The end of the party. Harry Potter movies, pardon me. Now, I remember a long time ago when I lived in a house, a 4-bedroom house. I had lots of kids and everything was going on then. This Harry Potter character, story, book, popped around. And I always thought to myself, what is this? This guy's on the news. You know, he's on the side of buses. He's all over the place, this Harry Potter character. Right? And the kids are talking about him. This is like, it's all over the place, Harry Potter, right? So I'm going, I gotta find out about this. So, what do? Yeah. First of all, I went and seen the movie, and I read the book, Harry Potter. I liked the movie. I'd never seen all the Harry Potter movies at the show. I've never seen them all. I did see the last, if I remember, I'd probably seen the last 2 or 3. I know that much. And I did see this at the show, right? Deathly Hallows. I did see that one. But yeah, so I read all the books, all the books. And I said to myself, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Wizards and stuff like that, right? I always like sci-fi movies, fantasy, stuff like that. So I really liked Harry Potter. I could see why this movie made $1 billion. Everybody loved this stuff. It was great. I loved it myself. I just wanted to find out what all the little kids, what's everybody talking about, and I did, and I liked it. So that's one. And now Avatar, right? Avatar, this one, Avatar. Now, Avatar, yes, this is $1 billion movie. And you know what Avatar reminds me of? It reminds me of war movies. Germans and the Nazis, right? Killing people and all that, taking over and wanting to destroy things. Avatar. I was never crazy. I think I've only seen Avatar maybe ever since it came out. That's probably only seen it maybe twice. Never was too happy over Avatar. Never liked Avatar. Wasn't crazy over it. I said to myself when I first saw it, I never went to the show and seen it. I watched it on TV, right? So I said to myself, this reminds me of war movies. This is like a war movie, hidden up in the friggin' space somewhere. So yeah, I'm not too happy over Avatar. Thumbs down. All right, that's the other one. Civil War. Oh yeah, Civil War. This one here, Captain America and Iron Man. It's pretty good. I liked it. The whole idea is you got to register, right? As Captain America, anybody that's a so-called superhero in the Marvel world has to register. The government wants them to put their name on a piece of paper, put them in the file department and say who they are, what they do, where they live, what kind of powers they have, and everything else. Iron Man was all for it. Captain America said no, he doesn't want to do that. There's a few people that said no, they don't want to do that. And there were other people that said, yes, we have to do that. So, of course, they didn't agree on it, and there was fights and stuff like that, right? As far as I know. And then that's the reason why Captain America got shot in the comic books, going up the stairs, right? Was it Agent Carter? I haven't watched this movie for a while. Agent Carter? Anyway, he got shot and killed. The death of Captain America, that was in the comic books, of course. Yeah, so the movie was all right. I liked the movie. I thought it was okay. What else was there now? Oh, The Dark Knight. The Joker. Heath Ledger, right? That one made $1 billion. No, I saw that at the show. Yeah, I did. I went and saw The Dark Knight. I saw them all at the show. About that series, right? The pencil up. And the best part of The Dark Knight is you're sitting there and all of a sudden, Joker puts a pencil through his friggin' head. Guy kills over. Holy smokes! Wow, that was like, whoa, man. But yeah, The Dark Knight, a pencil in the head from the Joker, man, oh man. A dark Joker, man. I'm telling you, that was good. I really liked that one. I liked all the movies, but I just picked on this one to put in here. The Dark Knight, a pencil in the head, smack, man. And he walks around blowing up things and stuff. Oh, you crazy son of a bitch. But that's the Joker, right? Yeah. So that was okay. Now the other movie, the Titanic, right? Leonardo DiCaprio, right? The Titanic. Now Kathy. My wife, Kathy, the redhead, wanted to go see this movie. So, of course, we went. Of course, I wasn't married to her then. But we didn't get married till later on. But anyway, we went to see the Titanic. Now, we were driving along up in Scarborough. That's just a place, another little area, Scarborough. We went to the first show, and people were coming out and thinking, did we miss the movie? No, the reason that people were coming out was because it was sold out. You couldn't get a ticket. It was sold out. Oh, that's great. So we go back, get in a van, drive along the road, Eglinton Avenue, farther over to another show. Probably where would you see that one? Eglinton and Warden or something? Anyway, most of you don't know what I'm talking about. But we went to that show. Of course, we got tickets. We could go in and see it. Well, we got inside and looked around. Now it's dark, right? Of course, it's, the lights are going down. And you're looking all over the place, and it's like, can't find a freaking seat. So we had to sit down at the front, like maybe 3 or 4 rows from the screen, right, in the front. And we sit there like this, So we watched the Titanic movie. And at the end, of course, most of us, 99% of us, knew that the Titanic sank, I would think, right? But myself and Kathy was like, how are they going to do this? How are they going to put this movie together to carry a movie for 2.5 hours? Well, the best thing to do is make it a love story, some kind of a love story, right? Sure, that holds the movie together. I thought it was a great movie. Kathy loved it. I loved it. Yeah. And the thing about the ending of the movie, when all the bodies and people are in the water, right? It got real quiet in the theater. You can hear a pin drop. People are sobbing, like you can hear that. People are crying. Yeah, crying. Yeah. And the part where the mother's holding the baby and the baby's frozen and all those dead people in the water, man, it was quiet then, real quiet in the theater. I'm telling you, that was something else, an experience. I think that's the only time I experienced that, when the theater got real quiet. Real quiet. But the Titanic, yeah, that made $1 billion, and I thought it was a great job on the movie. I liked it. Another one, The Joker, the newest movie from last year, The Joker, right? Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix. This, as far as I understand, I'm not 100% sure, but this movie has nothing to do with DC or the Joker in DC Comics or stuff like that. It has nothing to do with that, as far as I know. But I thought it was a good movie, right? And it was just a movie about this poor old bastard living with his mother, right? Yeah, couldn't get a break, let alone what do you call it, side. He was a very unlucky person, and everybody made fun of him and stuff. So, it was a very disturbing movie. The ending was very disturbing, too. But I liked it. I can see why it made $1 billion, but it's got nothing to do with DC Comics, the Joker, or Batman, or anything, as far as I understand. I don't think it does, or did, or past tense, right? But I liked the Joker. It made $1 billion. I get it. Oh, Toy Story. Now, Toy Story 4. I think I went and seen Toy Story 3 too. I went and seen Toy Story 4 with Kelly, Christine, and Ed, my grandson. So I did see Toy Story 4 at the show, right? And we all liked that movie. We all thought it was very good. Kelly, Ed, and myself, and Christine, we all said, yeah, we really liked that. We really liked the ending. We thought that was a great movie. Yeah, good movie. Very good movie. Toy Story 4. So, yeah. I had a great time watching that movie. It was fun. A little sad. Yeah, a little sad, but Skyfall, James Bond, Judi Dench. Yes. I thought Skyfall was a very good movie also, and I understand why Judi Dench got killed in it. That's spoiler alert. Of course, most of you already know that, so Judi Dench left in that movie, and a lot of explosions in it, and that's what happens when you know something about computers. You can destroy everything, blow up things. Computers, man, computers are nice, but they cause a lot of trouble, and sometimes there's a lot of trouble for a lot of people, right? So James Bond in here, this was a very good movie, Skyfall. I really enjoyed it, so that made $1 billion. I get it. I really like it. Okay, I'll go along with that. Aquaman, the DC comic Aquaman. Yeah, what's his name? Momoa. That's good. Now, the thing is, I never went to the show to see this, right? Well, it was on for, I guess, rental viewers, on Crave TV. So Kelly and Christine said they wanted to watch it, so I rented it, right, on my TV. So the three of us sat here and watched it, right? And Kelly and Christine both enjoyed Aquaman. They thought it was a very good movie, and I liked all the scenes in the water. They just liked everything about Aquaman. So I didn't find anything wrong with Aquaman at all, right? Nothing. Not a thing. So I totally enjoyed Aquaman and made $1 billion. Good for DC Comics, because a lot of the DC movies are not up to par. They're not up to par with Marvel Comics. I guess we can all agree with that, I guess. But this one, Aquaman, good. I liked it. And the Avengers. What's the Avengers? The Avengers. Yeah, the Avengers. This one. This is good. This made $1 billion, right? This is the first time you get to see all the Avengers kind of like together, right? And they're all standing around talking and chatting, smashing things, and busting up buildings, breaking windows. You all seen the Avengers. So yeah, that made $1 billion. I like that. I like the Avengers. Some of these movies, like I said, I always say, sometimes you got to leave your brain at the checkout counter when you go into the building. Like, remember the old movies when you go into a restaurant and you take your hat and coat off and you leave it there? But sometimes you got to do that with your brain with some of these movies. A couple of DC movies, you had to do that too, right? What else was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10? Oh, well, 10. Anyway, let's talk about one more. We'll throw one more in just for the halibut. Halibut is a fish. Halibut, right? Costs a lot of money, halibut. Anyway, let's talk about this one, Frozen. Yeah, I bought this, Frozen. 2014. There's another movie that all this stuff is going on. Little kids are singing in the back of cars, right? Everybody's got Frozen. There's frozen pillows. There's frozen blankets. There's frozen coloring books. There's frozen this, frozen that, right? And the kids love it. And I bought it. I came home. I watched this once. Put it on my TV. I watched it. Started off all right. And then after it was like, I'm sitting there going, what? What the hell is this? I'm thinking, that's not, kids are watching this, right? Little kids are watching this? I don't get it, right? So, yeah. So what's her name? The princess, one of the princes, she's in her frozen castle, right? The one that freezes everything. She's in this, running up these stairs that are frozen, and these two guys are chasing her, right? I think one guy's got a crossbow, doesn't he? Crossbow? And the other guy's got like a freaking knife, like a knife, right? And they're chasing her around in this stairwell, this frozen stairwell. I went, whoa! I wouldn't let my 3 or 4 or 5-year-old go to the show and see these two nutbars chasing the princess, the frozen, what's her name? I don't even know her name, I can't remember. But chasing her around with a crossbow and a knife up a flight of stairs, thinking, well, what the hell's that all about? Not too crazy over this one. I probably only seen this once. But it's another movie. I wanted to find out what all the fuss was about, right? And all the kids singing and buying all these toys and costumes and Disney, eh? Disney. You gotta watch Disney. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and all these remakes, Disney remakes, you know, like Dumbo and whatever. No, I got no intentions of buying them. I'm never going to watch them. They don't interest me at all. I couldn't care less about them. Now, if they're going to remake Old Yeller, you might catch my interest. But all these other ones, no, I don't want them, don't want to buy them, don't want to see them. Even if they make $1 billion. But anyway, that's a few movies talking about $1 billion movies and little memories and thoughts about them and stuff like that, right? So, I don't know. It could go on, but yeah, $1 billion movies. Some of them are all right and you get it, and other ones are like, I don't get that at all. $1 billion for that? Nah. I don't know. I think the parents, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. $1 billion movies. Like I said, some of them I get and some of them I don't get at all. Anyway, that's 10 movies that made $1 billion. Could have talked about other ones, but it's just a video talking about movies. Ian put it up and he chatted about the $1 billion movie, so I thought I'd put my 3 cents worth in there. So there you go, people. Keep watching the movies.